You know, include your thing, audio, whatever.
Audio is included.
Speak.
Speaking.
Alright. Do they even make, like, no, okay, let me rephrase that. I know that they make taffy still, but do they widespread it? Because where I live, I do not see it on the candy shelves. I have to, like, order it specifically if I wanted to get taffy.
I don't know, actually. I don't remember the last time I saw taffy either. Hmm.
Because I know it used to cover shelves, but I don't see it on shelves anymore. I know they still make it, because you can buy it, but not on store shelves. I don't see it.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate, because honestly, I love taffy. The texture's very pleasing.
I don't know about texture, don't care much about that, but like,
The taste is very good.
yeah. Oh, so this update for Avowed gave us extra points. Nice.
Like, skill points?
Yeah, they gave us 2 skill points every 5 levels.
Huh.
So 5, 10, 15, you get 2 instead of 1.
That's nice. Like a little reward for getting to a milestone.
Yeah. I need to be level 18 to unlock the level. Boo.
Hmm. Would it be?
I need to be level 18 to get that skill. Boo.
Yeah, I understand why level requirements on skills are a thing. I don't like it, though.
Well, I don't know what else to use these fucking skill points on, to be completely honest with you. Because the companion already had done their thing. I can't get godlike abilities because that's story related. All of the magic things are completely irrelevant. Because, you know, books. The books exist.
E.
Uh... Okay, critic. I might get that one because I can get the crit skill.
Also, there's a new Valorant-like game coming out.
I'm scared when you say that.
It's made by the people that made Marvel Rivals, and it's like Valorant, where there's like operators that have abilities and everything, and you can get weapons. But the special thing about that game is that you can put modifiers in the match. Like, there's cards that you can play that affect the enemy team and yourselves. Like, I watched a little bit of gameplay. It seems like you're able to vote on 3 or 4 cards, and whichever gets the highest votes, I mean, your team votes for the 4 cards on your side, that is the one that takes into effect. One card that I've seen 2 cards. One that buffs the team's damage depending on their amount of kills. Not sure if it resets between rounds. And a card that makes it so you can see the footsteps of the enemy.
Okay, so basically in comparison you mean like Smite's area dangers and stuff like that.
I don't actually know much about the area dangers. So I'm just gonna say yes.
Yatsley,
Well, hold that thought.
I have
Dialogue.
a theory.
E.
Oh, do tell. I believe our souls have awareness independent of conscious thought. Dreams, instincts, reflexes, appetites. These are all facets of our ethereal self. A subconscious, if you will.
Fascinating. Do you have any idea what this subconscious wants?
If I had to guess, my soul has no love of confinement. It wants to escape, to be free.
I assume my soul wants pampering and finer accommodations. But not better company, at least.
My soul just wants to be left alone in silence for once.
What?
For me, it's pie. Pie all the way down.
I feel as if we're
I think my soul wants better pampering and accommodations. Marius, my soul just wants silence. Garrus, yeah, I think it's pie. Pie all the way down.
scratching the surface of an entirely new field of animancy.
I understand that,
If only I had the
Garrus.
time to pursue it.
I love pie too.
Who do I have dialogue
I
with?
suppose
I
if
think
you're
my
a wild
favorite
goose chase,
pie that I've
worst
had
places to do it.
is pecan pie.
I hate that stuff.
Really?
I'm sorry for anyone who likes pecan pie, but I hate it.
Honestly, I can understand it. It's weird. It displeases the mind for me. Textures are weird.
Texture, yeah.
Yeah, the texture is a weird thing, and for me, it works.
At least I know how to deal with those sorts
I can
of things.
understand your complaint,
Rope,
though.
lantern, extra water skins. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there? More questions, most likely. And spiders.
Well, you see, Marius, I don't mind going into ruins. I can learn lore and stuff.
No, why would I be? I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly ruin. Right. Just keep it in mind, I guess. Anyway. Until next time. I have a moment. Right. What do you...
Apparently, a lot of people are upset about Marius, the dwarf companion, because he doesn't offer his training very often.
Thanks for talking.
Why are
You
they
can train with your companions.
You have an inquisitive
okay? And why are
mind.
they upset
I
by that?
respect that. If
Because
you ever
it's hard
feel
to
your
get.
education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask.
I was about to say I haven't got it from Giada either, but I literally just did as soon as I talked to her. That's
Excellent.
convenient.
The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an animancer, now's the time.
Teach everything.
Very well. Hold your questions to the end if you don't mind.
What does the
Otherwise, I'll lose
training
my
do
train of
exactly?
thought. Now, let's
It
begin.
ups your stats.
You drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
Makes sense.
Really? What's the last thing I said? Well, aren't you the clever one? No harm done, of course. I don't mind if you catch a few winks. Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind.
Basically, you can level up a part of your skill twice, or you can level up 2 different skills once.
Thanks for talking.
If you were
Which
in
do you
the
think's
Navy,
more
does that mean you sang on ships?
of a
Oh,
good choice?
Obviously.
Helps pass the time.
Yeah, that makes
gives you
sense.
work a rhythm. Why?
I heard you singing under your breath in the last fight. Then you were stabbing on beat.
I didn't even realize. How'd you notice?
It's the curse and blessing of having very large ears, dear.
Well,
Yeah.
guess the Navy left me with something useful after all.
Really? How'd you notice I was singing during a fight? Yachtley, your Orlane companion, you know, the furry, small humanoids. You've played Pillars of Eternity, like at least the first few minutes, right? You know what an Orlin is, right? The small humanoids that are slightly shorter than dwarfs and have fur. Big ears.
I'm not sure. I did play for a little bit, but I don't remember it. So let me just look
Well,
up. Orlin.
Orlin companion said, "It's it's the usefulness of having very big ears."
I am going to need you to teach me that song, though. I wonder if it'd improve my spellcasting.
Ah, the fluffy gingers.
As if you need my help for that.
Well,
Flattery will get you everywhere, dearie.
Well, most of the art I'm seeing on images about them is fucking gingers, so I had to say it. Also, you could just say the fluffy goblins.
they are not goblins, and attributing to them as such is rude.
Goblins are short, pointy-eared people.
Yes, they are also very ugly. Orlins are not.
That's honestly to media to media.
Okay, fair. Just like how kobolds in
Dungeon Mesh.
countries are dogs.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the choice personally, but that's probably because I'm part of the Western lands.
That's fair.
Can we get down there? Is that possible? I'm gonna save and see if I can get down there. Or is this death? Is this death? Yeah, that's death. I wonder if those guys right there that I was trying to jump down to are the crew from The Watcher in the second game. Because this is one of the songs that your crew sings during the second game when you're traveling over the ocean. So I wonder if these two are related to that at all.
That is a neat question.
I can't get down there because that area is marked as death apparently, but I can hear it.
Whatever you must do. We understand.
Gods, they really burned down Esther's house.
Why do you spend so much on glaze, Merrick? Your pots look fine.
They're urns for ashes. They're supposed to look dignified on a shelf.
Just gonna check if the settings are still right since there was a game or update. Yep, everything's good.
Well, why does it matter? They're dead. Seems like a waste of coin to me.
Yeah, I'm not taking advice from someone who makes bowls to shit in.
Alright, time to accept all of the quests.
You there, the one with the face. Perhaps I could entice you with riches in return for a simple favor?
Ah yes, thank you for saying that I am one with the face.
Hello,
Thanks.
friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal
If you were
today?
not one with
Really
your face, I'd be
radiant.
worried.
I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate
Oh, I'm one with the
some help.
fungus.
Some may say you're a fun guy.
Thank you. I know I am.
Ah, a kind and helpful soul comes to my aid. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private.
Goddamn
Embarrassing,
bulletproof,
you know.
bulletproof
So,
shrubs. Who would have
I'm
thought?
desperate for a friendly and discreet courier.
Actually, you have a point there. Given what godlikes are, that might actually be true.
I was referring to the random plant I was shooting, like not letting the bullets go through, but yeah, actually, that's a fair question.
Oh, you know, I'm just an intensely private person.
Like, if there's a more
My supplier
stone,
has
like,
sequestered himself somewhere with my
god-like, they'd
package.
be fucking
I know
annoying
it's
to
well
fight.
path.
If there's a more
You
fungal
need to
one, you'd have to worry
if you
about
can believe it.
infections.
I've not been able to find any of it, though.
And
Maybe you'll have better luck.
And death godlikes have something to do with a person's soul when attacking. So if you're in a fight with a death godlike, they're literally attacking your soul according to the description of the game.
Which is worrying.
Because the death godlikes help usher you to death, quote unquote.
Fire godlikes would likely be hot to the touch if they decide to be.
Really?
Really?
There was actually a thing on that in the second game. They're not hot. Their bodies are warm, but they're not. But the fire on their head is just there. It's not. It's not hot.
Kind of like weird water.
Yeah, let's
Just-
go with that.
Interesting.
I
But it
know
wouldn't-
Moon God likes heal the ones that are around them.
Which is interesting. I wonder what the interaction between a water godlike and a moon godlike would be.
Very, very friendly because the Moon God and the Water God have. Well, I don't know if the right term is a thing for each other, but Andra, you know, the goddess of the sea, has a real stickler for the moon. So much that she pulled it into the sea at one time. So I would imagine good things.
Yeah. Imagine fucking water godlikes in water combat, because
We've seen them. Well, I've seen them because you haven't played Biller's
games.
game yet for some reason. But one of your companions in the second game is a water god, and he's very effective.
Yeah, because like in my mind, I think that instead of water resistance, there wouldn't be any.
Oh, you're right. He's basically a fish. Like, all right, you know how the Amawans are like blue-skinned and scaled.
Yeah.
Well, the coastal ones anyway, blue and scaled. He's that, but more.
All right.
It's not really a better way to explain that, except better.
What? No! That's crazy! You're so crazy. We certainly don't need to tell Hajime about our crazy ideas either. Oh, you've yet to meet our local law enforcement? Then he's definitely no one.
So this
Be
guy
sure
wants me to pick up
immediately leave
something
the
illegal.
marketplace and ignore him entirely.
What
Well,
illegal
looks
thing
like
is it?
you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting.
Given
Don't
that
forget
given
your
that
friend
this
Tycho and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
given that this area is, you know, outside of the law and the peacekeeping is more just don't murder each other, get along, do what you want, what a possibly illegal thing could I possibly be picking up?
Imagine if
It's
it's
a
just
scary
some.
thought.
Imagine if it's just fucking Girl Scout cookies.
Let me know when you've taken care of the Zarin.
Oh, another Earthblight? Oh boy, I love these things.
I've heard of throwing rocks at people,
nobody.
but not the other way around.
Oh, an undead. Okay, a Death Guard pirate. Nice.
Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend. It'll be good to have just a little less crime around here.
Oh,
Put him
so
out of his
Dream
misery,
Scourge.
will you?
Another day,
So-
another drunkard.
So, the Mr. Captain guy, what
My
you
dear
want?
envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days. Ah, noble in mission and spirit both. Truly, the Emperor chose his envoy well. I envy you to have met him. I fear he never made it down to the port. Not while I was there.
Sounds like you have a fan, Envoy. Or at least your homeland does.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade.
Ah, yes. Perverted jokes.
I'm afraid I don't make it down
Some
the
people would
coast much
complain.
anymore.
If they're done right, I wouldn't.
Not since the loss of my men. Ugh, my maundering.
Because, like,
Forgive me,
if a
envoy.
joke's pervy
This
just to be
land takes
pervy,
its toll on my
it's like,
mind and
eh.
spirit both.
But pretty much, they need
can
to be
be funny.
funny. Yeah, they should be funny and not just boring.
I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Maybe the barkeep should cut him off.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table, to share one last drink and part as friends. Those are old wounds, envoy. Old wounds. Better not to reopen them. Not unless you want to see me weep. Is that so? You see, I'd hoped. Would you venture out beyond the walls to look for them?
I don't know, but there's something about this guy's voice that I don't trust. It sounds like bullshit to me.
I knew the moment I saw you, you were a paragon of your people. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you. Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix. Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He
I have a
always
question
had
for you.
fragile soul.
What do you think is better, heavy weapon research or assault rifle damage research?
Assault rifle. Most of the heavy weapons in the second game are bad.
All right,
Most.
fair enough.
And
Well-
you should never rely on your heavy weapon to begin with, because, you know,
Oh no,
limited ammo.
yeah, I use the heavy weapons for like the big enemies, like the fucking really annoying super tanks that the bug people have.
She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms. Of course, you have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, envoy, and in all your labors to come.
A lot of crews drift
I don't-
apart. Not many come together again.
I don't know what it is about this guy, but something about his voice is putting me off. I feel like he's bullshitting about something. I don't know what. Just gamble. Call me crazy.
Oh,
Another quest.
godlike! Winds above! You're really here! I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Third Born.
Is this a kid?
When did you get so tall? I almost
Yes, it is
didn't
a kid.
recognize you.
Kai, you're here too? Now I know Thirdborn is in good hands. We've got to do something about the dream.
Careful,
scourge.
Anakin.
It's worse every day. One of our neighbors
What?
wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone.
Joke
We
about
need people who will
Anakin
fight
and
back.
his whole
People like
situation
Kai, and my uncle Capo.
with the sand people.
Me? You don't know what you're saying. Believe me.
You know, that joke would have been really bad if the situation where I'm in wasn't super appropriate. You had no idea of knowing that it was appropriate, but it actually ended really good.
Really?
I'm in a desert. There's a bunch of crazy people around. I'm supposed to be the really important guy. I don't like sand. And there's a kid here. That joke ended very coincidentally in your favor.
But Capo, he's the
Nice.
That old salt's a monster slayer.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work. Exactly. Uncle Capo's the greatest warrior Thirdborn's ever seen. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the Capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another, you know?
So where is the Leviathan skull that is keep being mentioned? Oh, that one.
Look, it's him.
Oh, Envoy, over here.
Hello.
Envoy,
Guys.
it's so good to see you alive and well. Peaceful. Like when we first made our way to Paradise so many years ago. We've settled in nicely and are starting to feel at home here.
Peaceful's an interesting word to use, love. The dream thralls are exceedingly aggressive out here.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them just fine. I'll take it for now. How about you, Envoy? How have the living lands been treating you?
Not so good.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Isn't that right, love?
That it is. We might even have something to help you with your journey. Whoever lived here last must have left this armor behind.
Armor?
As beautiful as it is, Gladwine and I have no need of it. We'd like for you to have it.
No, thank you, Envoy, for everything.
Be safe out there, friend.
What useless armor did I just get? I mean, if I use guns, that'd be great. But I don't. Well, at least I get parts.
Envoy? You get around, don't you?
Oh, hello. You're here
Funny
too.
seeing you here. Makes Paradise look kind of nice, doesn't it?
It's gonna be nice
Paradise
once I
look
have
kinda
a
nice,
sniper
doesn't it?
again.
Makes Paradise look kind of nice.
Thank you again for everything.
I mean, you can't really use snipers in the second game per se.
The fuck you mean?
Ah, isn't this
The
a
only
surprise?
two real snipers that are in the second game are, not including the Viper, because I do not consider that a sniper rifle, is the Mantis and the Widow. And you can't use the Widow.
I like the Mantis and the Viper.
Viper is not a sniper rifle. I refuse to acknowledge
Oh,
it as
hello
one.
there. I thought our paths might cross again. As you can see, the good people of Thirdborn have welcomed us with open arms. Remarkable under the circumstances. The Dream Scourge has struck this place.
Yes,
with
it is
violence,
closer to a DMR,
bloodshed,
but it still does
death.
great damage.
We were ambushed in the wilderness, but I think that was a classic example of overcompensation. Their loss in Emerald Stair was a blow to morale. You might be the next target of their anger. Just these once, I'm happy to be out of the fight. Now that we're under Thirdborn's protection, my animancers can get back to work. We've made a few improvements to the local fishing gear, tinkered on harpoons and the like. You might not believe it, but some of our farming equipment is back to working order. Ah, that is where the challenge lies, does it not? We have many animancers working on the problem. Though it is difficult to farm when one is under attack. The sheer numbers of infected makes our work perilous. One more thing before we're parted again. We've made a tidy profit of our labor, and the others gathered a little something for you. Don't spend it all at once.
Oh, coin.
Thank you, but I know how to handle my coin. I left the Republic's a wealthy man. Go on then. Surely you have better places to be? No doubt the Adiran envoy has a message to deliver or a foreboding parcel of some kind. Gods bless you, envoy.
Why are there marking? Is that like a Thieves Guild marker or something? It feels like it.
The engineer is also quite good with the sniper purely because of how the drone works.
The funny thing is the engineer is one of the few classes in the entirety of the game that doesn't get any bonuses for sniper rifles.
Yeah, if you need something, get over here and talk
Yeah,
to me.
yet the drone itself forces the people to stand up out of cover, which makes it really easy to headshot people.
Why do they call Rimmergand an Auroch, yet isn't he closer to a Minotaur?
Alright, what is he close to? What is he?
They call him an Auroch, but...
How do you spell that?
A-U-R-O-C-H-S. And I'm just thinking... I've seen him in game in the second. He looks closer to a Minotaur to me.
Oh, unless Aurochs is something different in Pillars of Danity, it's a specific type of ox.
Oh, so it basically is a Minotaur, just...
Yeah, they're just... It's a horned ox.
Okay, so I'm not wrong. Good to know.
Yeah. It's just we didn't understand the implications.
Unpopular opinion, but I think Rimmergand is probably my favorite god in the series.
And why is that?
Even though he's the god of death, well, a god of death since there's two. Technically three now with Avowed, but tomato. The way he speaks, the way he associates with people like the Watcher from the first and second game, right? Rimmergand doesn't suck up to anyone because they're important or anything like that. He is the embodiment of death. Everything ends in stillness. He treats everyone with equal disdain.
Yeah, like why would he show favoritism? Because everyone will become part of his domain eventually.
It's a very different way to speak to a god like that. Like, whereas in the second game, Bareth and all the other gods show the main character some level of, hey, you can insult me and I'll let you get away with it. Because, you know, they need him. Or her. Rimmer again? Nah.
Oh, let me guess. My Nikai sent you. That kid's been muttering about sending some new hero by.
Old man Capo. Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Kai, what rock have you been hiding under? Those scales are looking rougher since I last saw you.
Your eyesight finally going? But we didn't come here to talk about my handsome mug. That Nikai of yours still getting underfoot, I take it?
Like a cannonball in a rolling deck, that kid.
By the way, butterbeer tastes really good.
Good to know.
Damn child won't stop hovering over me. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up, but there's not much point these days. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on the cliffside, we had real heroes. I've slain 1,000 Zorips, wrestled rock beetles, even slew the Leviathan. Oh, let me tell you. I had but a few harpoons and a single boat that morning. It had taken days to track the creature. My food and water were running out. When I found it, the beast heaved itself up from the water and crashed down onto me. And there, I thrust a harpoon deep into its belly and killed it. Oh, it took days to tow its body back on the flotsam of my boat.
I love the story. Even if the fish gets bigger every time.
Ah, well, those days are long past. I'm a sick old man now. Not much I can do in Thirdborn anymore. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared the dream thralls at the gates, aren't you? Ah, good to know someone is looking out for Thirdborn at least. I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. One hero to another. I promise it'll be worth your while. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me?
I'm sorry, what now?
A Leviathan heart
What
is a
happened?
rare thing.
He
When
was
left
asking
out
for
in the
his
air,
heart,
it
and I was
becomes
very
as
confused.
hard as Adra, and 100 times as valuable. And I had the only one in the living lands. I couldn't just leave it on my kitchen table now, could I?
He's saying a Leviathan heart is 100 times more valuable than Adra. Sir, do you know what Adra is?
No, I kept
I
it
don't.
safe. Hidden up in the godless ruin along the coast.
Adra is basically the... What's the best way to describe it? Let's say the lifeblood and veins of the world itself.
Huh?
Yeah. It's something created by the gods to help facilitate soul movement.
Interesting.
Like, imagine it as a beacon that souls go to get to the beyond.
Okay.
And it's like the one of the most important things in Pillar's universe. And this guy's saying a heart is worth more.
Now, I'm dying.
Well, it might be to him.
I can feel it in my bones.
To him it is.
I don't have long, and I'd like to see my treasure one more time. Get it for me, and I'll see you get a reward. Beyond that, well, I left that old ruin with a few tricks for would-be thieves. Step carefully.
Huh. A
trapped ruin that isn't from the Godless? It'll be interesting to compare.
Good luck, godlike.
Your sentimentality for you. That's what you call a figure of speech. Not take it literally like my dumbass.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
In what way was it figurative?
Oh, the Leviathan heart being 100 times worth more than Adra.
Oh.
Sentimentality figure of speech.
God, yes,
That makes
I
more
know
sense.
that. She's been hounding me about it for a week now.
Agreed.
I've had my hands full with other shipments. Cinzia is not the only client I have to answer to. Are you threatening me? Gods, Thirdborn really has gone to shit. Fine, fine. Tell Cinzia I'll have a shipment over to her by sundown. Gods preserve me. 18, 19, 20. Wonderful. Full amount.
I wonder if this is actual blacksmith advice.
What's the advice?
It's a book about Abaddon. Abaddon is the smith god in this universe. And arm yourself with skill and temper your labors with patience. Strike only when your medium is ready. Do not work on cold plate. Brittle steel is worse than your worst friend. Temper your work. Pattern wielded steel shall be folded no fewer than 7 times. Do not try to shape poor metal.
That sounds about right.
Do not pervert your metal with uneven heat.
Again, yeah.
Are you saying it sounds right or is right? There's a very big difference.
The folding one, I have no idea, but everything else, if I remember correctly, is correct. You need your metal to be... Well, actually, I don't know anything about the poor metal and stuff, but you do need all your metal heated evenly. You should never work your metal cold. Tempering it is always good.
Well, I can comment on the folding thing. This is going to piss a lot of people off, so get ready. The Japanese style of folding the metal 1,000 times is terrible, and you should never do it. It makes the worst weapons. Every fold weakens the metal.
Then why does that recommend folding it only 7? Maybe
I'd imagine it depends on the metal.
Yeah, and maybe it's like overly folding can have a negative effect, but folding it a couple times is good.
Yeah, like for example, iron you just mash into place and boom, it's done. Pig iron and steel needs a bit more work. For anyone confused by pig iron, it's basically iron with steel. Ish.
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some
maybe it has to do with air pockets?
Decided they'd form their own militia
like maybe
to
folding
protect
it
the
and doing
region
all that
because, of
stuff
course they
like
would.
helps distribute the metal evenly.
There's actually a science on this. It's touched on in Warhammer, believe it or not. there is a type of sword, and it has actual science behind it. I wouldn't ever recommend doing it in real life because mercury is dangerous, but it's the concept, you know what I mean? The concept, not actually using fucking mercury in a weapon. But the concept of the weapon is using a solid outer base and a liquid core. So the blade is really light, but it's super strong.
I wonder why that would work. Like, my mind goes... Go ahead.
Technically, the blade is hollow, so to speak.
But it would be good against impacts.
Yep.
Because the liquid absorb force. Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
In Warhammer, the liquid core is mercury. I don't know how that would attribute to real life, because handling mercury means you die, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because, like, I'm guessing they chose mercury in Warhammer because mercury is a holy metal in some folklores.
And also, you know, human currency in Warhammer is the cheapest currency, so to speak, if you catch my meaning, is mercury. Meaning, they don't care if the person using it dies, the weapon is more important.
And now, predictably, they're missing.
Yeah, when I think of using multiple metals and stuff for weapons, my mind immediately goes to hammers and having a tungsten inner core and a steel outer shell.
Yeah, because you can't make the entire thing out of tungsten because then it'd be too heavy.
Yeah, but having like a chunk of tungsten in the middle makes it so it's a lot heavier in other situations. Or you can go along the lines of having... Imagine a square with a rectangle coming out the back. And
you
then...
mean like a pig stick?
Yeah. And pretty much making it so it's... Honestly, a Warhammer, or a war pick, would be great for tungsten. Because it would be small, but it would still be decently heavy, and tungsten is stupidly fucking dense, so it wouldn't deform when fucking piercing metal.
I have never heard of someone making something pointy out of tungsten, but then again, we live in the modern age, so that's probably why.
Oh,
and you need specialized equipment to work with tungsten anyway.
Yeah, because tungsten is the densest of fucking metals. Like, if you get a cube of tungsten, you can shoot it with a 50 cal and it will do jack shit.
Which 50 cal, though? Are we talking about rifle or pistol? Because those are
Rifle.
two different bullets. You mean Beretta?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because everyone talks about, you know, the Deagle, oh, it's a 50 caliber pistol, but the difference is the size of the bullet and the amount of gunpowder.
And aerodynamics.
And the shaped bullet itself. Because the bullet for the 50 caliber pistol is tiny.
Probably got murdered for their arrogance. I hope not, though. We need every able soldier. Idiots decided they'd train themselves by taking on the Zarops out in the Deadfall Highlands. They haven't come back. Figure out what happened, report back, and I'll scrounge up some change for you.
So, my question is, if Zarops are supposed to be the Pillars version of goblins, like, you know, they're really crafty, really smart, and they're wicked dangerous, more so than ordinary goblins, why exactly would you try to train your fighting skills on them, especially since Zarops can grow to be bigger than people?
Ah, the godlike hero. You're back. Getting thirsty yet?
That just seems not good.
You did. Fantastic. If only everyone in Thirdborn was
Yeah.
as helpful as you. Here, for your troubles. I'll give you the best deal in the city, too. Need anything else?
900 gold for delivering a package? Damn.
What is in the fucking package?
Alcohol.
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 We are a bandit city. We are quite honorable. Not really. Who gives a shit? Hey, no alcohol. The fuck?
Oh no! It wasn't that. It wasn't the illegal package. It was a different one.
Okay. That makes more sense. Agreed.
Yeah, I haven't figured out the illegal one yet. Find the what? Graffiti. Okay, what quest did I accept that I don't remember? Okay. Wait, hold on. This feels like a sting now. After actually reading the description, this feels like a sting.
How so?
You know what a sting is, right?
Yes, but why does it feel like one?
I have to follow the arrows to the meeting place to something that the other guy picking up the package couldn't do.
Hmm.
Now, where's the secret button? This is definitely where I was supposed to go. There's a button here. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Unless I have to follow it from the beginning, which would be kind of dumb.
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Alright, I guess I'll follow it from the beginning. I can see where it is. I'm seeing where the arrows are pointing to me. Actually, what's up here? Hey, stuff. I like stuff. What the hell did I just pick up? Was that a quest item?
Was it?
I can't tell. I'm going to assume that that was a quest item. It was a quest item. I picked up a quest item without even fucking realizing it. Nice.
You keep fucking doing that.
Yeah. For real though. Alright, game. I followed it from the beginning. What do I do now? there a button I'm missing? Is it hidden in plain sight and I'm just being dumb? Where is it? Hello? Secret thing somewhere here? Hello? Don't tell me that this quest is bugged. Come on now. Alright, come on. I know that this is where the package is. I literally followed it all. What the fuck, game? Alright, let me use Google, see if it's bugged. Checking. Okay. I'm just dumb. The arrows weren't leading me here, they were leading me outside of town. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were leading me out of town. Yep, they are 100% leading me out of town.
How do you feel about poetry?
Poetry? Why the hell are you asking me about poetry?
Do you like it? Oh, come on, you can tell me. Say a few lines of poetry.
Wait.
think I have the dream scourge?
No, I don't. But I wanted to be sure, okay? They said that's the first sign.
I thought having fungus grow out of your head was the first sign.
It can be both.
Alright, well, time to start doing quests. Oh, hello, I didn't even see you guys. Boom. Ow! How many of them are there? Away with you! Yay, weapon materials. Okay, so Yachtley is a ranged character, and she seems to be doing really good with that. I was kind of expecting her to be a melee slinging wizard, but nope. Wait, I just passed an arrow when heading to the mines. Is the actual thing that I'm supposed to get for this right up here? Oh, okay, no, maybe not.
What?
I thought I was heading towards the edge of the map there, but nope. To the what are you? What are you? Is it a beetle? It's a beetle. Yes, that is a beetle. The explosive book. Okay, the desert beetles are immune to fire. Okay.
Why are they working on Space Marine 3 already?
I thought you already knew that, to be honest.
No. Did you hear what they're doing for the next Xbox?
Oh yeah, they're teaming up with Alienware. Dude, we've known that for years.
Well, they're teaming up with Steam.
Okay, that I didn't know. I
Yeah.
thought they were just teaming up with Alienware.
No, they're making the next Xbox a PC.
Oh well, that one we already knew. That was the Alienware thing I was mentioning.
Yeah, they're making it so pretty much it's a PC spec'd for TVs.
It's basically a console. Dude, that's what a console is.
Okay. When I'm referring to PC, I'm referring to running Steam and stuff like that. Which, if that is true, fucking finally, because we'd be able to have so many more games.
Technically, we were supposed to have that years ago. Because of the whole Alienware thing, but it never happened for a variety of reasons.
Hmm.
I didn't even realize I was coming over in this direction. Convenient.
The Enduran army in the desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dream thrall swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed.
It will be better for all of us if we fix the...
Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
Do I need to go take the long... Yes, I do. Shit. Wait, hold on, maybe I don't. Hey, maybe I don't. Parkour. Or not. I'll just fall. Come on, climb. I know you can parkour. You've done it before. Climb. Climb, damn it. I know you can. Alright, what if I... What if I climb back up here and then jump across the rocks? Maybe that'll work. And if not, I need to take a long way around. No, okay, I can clearly get through that, but the game won't let me. Or maybe, hold on. Fucking parkour, let's go, boys. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you can make these jumps. Come on, Envoy, do it. Fuck. Oh, dude, don't fall, don't fall. Come on, you can do it. Don't fall, you can do it, buddy. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing it this way. Alright, yeah, there's an invisible wall there. Boo. Boo. Stop freaking out. Just stand on something, damn it. There we go.
Seeds of
Oh,
change
okay, I'm getting something with the
petals
god.
sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe. A name given to the land, not asked for. You see why the parasites are loathed? The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the bird song. The dam falls. The river returns to its source. It is how the land was and should always be. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again.
You see, there's a problem right there. Gallowayne might be a nature god, but at least he understands that people exist. No.
What?
This new god wants people gone from this area.
Efforts paid in blood. They lie to the earth, to themselves.
Just period?
Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot.
Well, that's a little bit rude.
The spider devours her mate to lay her eggs. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Alright, that was the first major red flag of this god so far.
What?
The whole thing of wanting everyone in this area gone because they want the land to grow.
That doesn't feel like that's what's needed.
Gallowayne is a nature god, you know, the one before this one here, and they still understood that, or he still understood that people exist.
Yeah, humans are a part of nature. Or people.
He just doesn't like it when things get overly cruel and uppity, if you know what I mean.
I can understand that. It makes sense.
But Sepidal just wants all life that is not part of nature gone.
Which makes no sense, because pretty much all life is nature.
Even if sometimes the life that's in nature shouldn't do some things.
Hello. And I add him audio.
Long enough.
Where are you fucking run off to?
Branch break. Well, after no one responded when I was calling out for them, it's had to damn for 2.5 hours.
I told you I was doing something.
Yeah, no. Then Dust was here and didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm straightforward. I never heard you doing anything, so I must have been doing something when you were gone.
Why
Or
did you cut them
I must have been
down?
doing something while you were doing that.
Alright, make that a second red flag from this god, literally 5 seconds after the first one. Okay.
But
she didn't like me killing the infected people that were mad. Okay. Dude, even Galen, Wayne, and Rimmergand were more sensible than this one. What the fuck's going on? And I'm talking about fucking Rimmergand, you know, the embodiment of doom.
I'm curious as to which choice you're gonna make at the end of the Shadow Scar.
If it involves slapping this god in the face, sign me up.
Yes and no, both choices have extreme consequences for Thirdborn.
What blah, 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 blah. What RPG doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh, they gave you 4 ability points. Okay, I can roll with this.
You gain two for every 5 levels now.
I had no idea it went so deep.
Shrine to Whale.
Yep.
Oh, roomy.
That moment where I realized I could make my specific text legendary off the rip now.
Does it feel like we're being watched?
You heard?
Garrus, no.
I can make my I'm fighting legendary quality off the rip now because I got 4 points and you need 4 to make it legendary.
You know, we totally want to use unarmed.
A broken artifact. My favorite. Maybe we can find the other pieces.
I'm going to do so simply because I'm not sure what I'm going to experience in a Disney map. So in case my weapons aren't cutting it at the moment, I can just swap out to my fist and be like, okay, I can handle it like this.
Garrus, being quote-unquote watched by Whale seems pretty par for the course.
Yeah, I've got to have the Mana's Ward Shield. The successful parry grants me temporary health.
It sounds like one of the worst parry bonuses ever.
At this point, I'm starting to think you hate every shield.
The look of every shield? No. The use of it? Yes. If you're gonna make a parry mechanic take effort to learn, make it rewarding. Also, can we talk about the fact that the Grimoire Snap ability is not in the other two Pillars games that I can remember anyway?
I don't remember.
I know the Grimoire Bash is, but that ability is terrible.
Did that even hurt them?
Also, apparently they upgraded bows to somehow in this update. I don't know the specifics of it though.
I don't know either.
Okay, where's the priest? Stop healing. Stop that. Ow, guns. Guns hurt.
Oh my gosh, you finally gave me the outcast chest key. I can open this chest now. Thanks for the random story about how to do upgrading armor. Okay. Berserker scale. Has 5% damage and plus 50% critical hit damage while below 30% max health, and plus 5% critical hit chance.
Your armor's too weak here.
Something like that. Also, good miss me, everyone. My fists are now weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, that's a sword. Ow. Ow.
The pipes are calling.
Ow. Fucking dude with a gun.
How many times does he shoot you? Like, does he have a machine gun or something to hit you that many times?
Fucking feels like it, doesn't it? Smash it.
Right.
I love blood magic. Just gonna say that.
I'm sure blood magic loves to you as well. Is there no blood from the god?
Bro.
What?
I just got rid of the first guy with the gun, and then I just got slapped with another.
Coming from your
Wait,
right.
where'd my phone go? I'm back.
Over here.
Enjoy the pain, boys.
Try that again. Another glorious battle.
Jesus. So what bad weapon is this? What does it mean by special attacks? Is that the
I'm back.
when a weapon says special attack, does it mean the when you stun them?
I think so.
I'm kind of disappointed that the legendary weapon, the Emperor's Reach, is terrible. It looks like a nice sword.
I guess we call it asphalt. Oh, it's a ring. Plus 10% attack damage and plus 10% critical hit damage for pistols and arquebuses. And like that, when it appears fucking ship becomes and it's gonna get sold.
Seems that seems to be common for a lot of things in this game.
But
a lot of special weapons and stuff are eh.
Because I find something better.
No, I mean just in general, eh.
But for me, it's because I found something better.
Disturbed us.
Yatsuli seems very strong, by the way.
Like I wouldn't believe.
Easy when you do it.
Oh, this guy is selling a legendary armor, Sky Mother's Embrace. Plus 3% damage reduction and plus 20% move speed.
That seems pretty on brand for Hylia.
Crow Command Wand, legendary. Power attacks deal plus 35% stun to enemies with full health and hits deal plus 10% bonus fire damage. I'm just gonna get 2 Adra bonds. Those Cardinals Embrace, that's 105,000 gold. Yes, fam? What? What?
Just terrible. I've been here, I think. Yeah, that's where a group of lizards were. Did my fucking hand-holding settings get turned back on? Because I hear the noise. Mac, look at your settings. Some of mine got changed.
How so?
Well, some of the audio changed. Some of the audio things got changed, for example.
Sound mix, headphones, like that.
Yeah, that was one of them. That seems to be the only one that changed for me.
I wish he could have stayed and guarded.
That looks like
Hey.
a piece of the thing you were fiddling with. I
Whale
can't-
piece.
Hello. Are you here to prove someone to me?
Peace.
It isn't safe anywhere, so I'm not troubled by this. If I die, I at least die
Whale
somewhere
piece.
beautiful.
Whale
There
piece.
are so many flowers here. I'm sorry I never
I'm still
learned their
unhappy
names.
damned.
My brother
Fortunately.
thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly. Oh, I know that. My brother used to love these flowers particularly. Something about beauty and death. He died last month. The dream thralls killed him.
Do you have
Three of his
automatic pain
comrades.
abilities on?
He absolutely hated fighting.
Yeah, but they don't do
All
it
he
very
wanted to
often
do was
enough
be
to
a
matter.
gardener. If the plague ever ends, I'll grow a garden around his grave. Right now, all I have is this bouquet. I'd bring it to him, but
Okay, all my settings are squared away.
it's not safe. There are things near his grave. I can't fight them. But you look like you could. Will you go chase them out? Put flowers on his grave in my stead. And maybe tell him I'll grow him a garden one day.
I think I saw a cairn across the lake bed. That must be the place.
A cairn across the lake bed? Question mark? Are we talking about... where the lizards are? Or should I say were? There's a chest here I missed? How? Is this not it? Mac, did you manage to find the brother's grave?
Which brother's grave?
It's not a marked quest, it's an unmarked quest that was near one of the towns.
Is that what the quest is called, brother's grave?
Invaders in the garden!
No, it's an unmarked quest. You get it by going into a broken town, and you get it from a woman who gives you a bunch of flowers.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Where's my mark?
You've made this place safe again. Thank you. I'll stay for a while. Maybe I'll plant some seeds. Who knows? I hope the flowers bring him cheer, though. It must be so lonely there in the
For
dark.
doing anything else in this place. need to have a good piece of
I won't
operations.
stay too long, I promise. I just wanted to spend some time with him. I didn't do enough of it when he was alive. Now, he's dead, and all I can do is give him flowers.
So I'm pretty
Doesn't seem
sure
fair.
I somehow killed a bounty target before fighting me the bounty first.
I
Yeah,
hope
that's
they both
possible.
find peace. They've earned it. Thank you again. Be safe.
Isokso!
I'm gonna try out my fists. Ow. Oh, I'll choose a power typed fist. Oh, I choose that fist. Oh, to use that fist. Okay. Okay, so
yay,
fists while
elementals.
fun. I mean, while effective. I would not recommend it unless it's the last ditch effort.
What you meant to say, while good at doing cutting through armor stuff, not effective. So that's what you meant to say.
Next one's mine. Back on my feet.
Oh no, that's a beast. No. No.
Bro, what's with all the elementals? Go away.
Back in the fight. Left flank.
Once these Galloway's tests are gonna be antsy, asking girl what's called beetles.
I think I'd prefer beetles to lizards, because lizards are mean.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Also, you know that shining effect that they gave the artifacts?
Yeah.
They gave it to all important items now, and I'm not a fan.
Okay. I don't want anyone in my tent being a mess ever again.
That's funny.
Like, I get why, you know, it's accessible, but I wish I could turn it off. Another useless shield. Break. This game loves giving me special weapons that suck.
We gotta embrace them, make me wrong.
Yeah, I will, by making them into parts.
Unlock this chest.
I almost missed a chest again.
Oh, you're not very good at finding chests, are you?
Some of them blend in the fucking environment, what can I say?
All I can say is open up your eyes.
Right.
Oh,
Who's going first?
No, a wizard. No.
Wait, this was the quest? Okay.
Hey, Corvus.
There are
Hope we got this chanter
at the bottom of a well.
Well, Garrus, you're right about that one.
Okay, we're definitely
Gotcha.
a ghost story. Glad you're on my side.
Okay, you know those blue glowing orbs that appear when you kill enemies sometimes?
Yeah, that's Essence. You didn't know
Yeah.
that?
I didn't.
It's not worth enough it's not enough essence to be bothered with, but it's there. Spider, can you not?
There you are. Harder an outcast.
Honestly, aside from the magic being almost non-existent in Avowed, I think my real only complaint, my legitimate complaint, would be, you know, the lack of enemy types.
I have two complaints, like enemy types, and the fact you can romance Numa aside from Garrus, and he's a hidden romance.
What do you mean? You only need Garrus. Garrus is the only one anyone needs.
I want my Giada waifu. I want my anime waifu.
Giada is so boring.
She has nice dialogue if you pair her with Yatsli.
Well, no shit. Yatsli's her aunt. What do you expect?
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Zarims. I just realized.
Damn, I had no idea that was a breakable wall. Good on the game for hiding that one.
Have these poor dears not suffered enough?
Oh, dream thralls.
Oh, roots reaching into the earth, beyond soil, beyond stone.
Innumerable blossoms, each with its own crop.
Now that they fixed one of the paths to the wheel totem, I'm sticking by my believe a real totem as totem.
I haven't seen the passives yet, so I'll withhold judgment.
One of the passives lets you use your mana potions to recover some health. And I have over 51 mana potions.
Define some health.
It lets you heal about, I think 15 or 20% of your health. I think 15.
So what you meant to say was it just turns into a potion that does both.
Yeah. Oh, you cunt.
Hey, no. Bad.
You can see where it's a coat. Which is what I'm going to turn this dark set to. Coat rack.
Considering how smooth their scales are, I don't think that would be possible.
Who are you?
Now turn into a fucking
What do
jacket.
you want from us?
I still don't think that would be possible. Because, like, crocodile and alligator skin is used for clothing because it's thick, but Zorip scales looks very, very smooth.
God's take me. You're a real person,
turn
not
to
a dream
armor lad.
thrall.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls
I
are
don't think you
derived
could do
from
that,
real
but you're
people,
welcome
you
to try.
idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming. We're asking you, clearly.
They're priestess
We're
dead,
naturalists
so
who
I already
created a
have
small
myself.
settlement here after
positive
Adia ordered us to
handicap.
study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled.
Get
The
rid
local
of
Adherents
the
warned us
ranged
this venture
asshole.
was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away. But one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Wingar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions. The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether Dream Thralls can be permitted to live.
Gods, I wish we never had.
Oh, F
We
you,
originally
sorcerer.
came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to
There.
take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
It was certainly the desired outcome.
Here comes next group.
But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help, Envoy. Kill the Dream Thralls for us. That way Wingar will have no reason to turn us away.
That
Are
guy
you
is
a
dead.
fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
I'm with Tobin. Don't trust the Steel Garrote.
Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just...
Gatsley, where are you going? Get over here.
For provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
Don't you know I gotta stay where I can for this group of enemies. It's just 4 of them.
Why wouldn't I be? That thing isn't my
Four
Halfor
groups.
anymore. He's just a corpse controlled by a fungus.
I have one. There's no hope for us, after all. You could kill us. Let's be realistic. We're damned either way.
What
Might
the
as well
fuck?
end it cleanly.
What are you talking about, you lunatic?
Even if the envoy got Weemgar to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrote.
I
They might
found
still
a
decide we're
grave
infected.
site for someone named Fane.
They might decide we're trying to infect other Adirans.
References anyone?
And then the right of it is
They'll still
another
run
grave
out.
site for
We're
a
going
link
to
to
die. It's
the
just a matter of
community
whether
and
it's
of
by
the family.
starvation or the Steel Garrote's hand.
I feel like either A, it's a reference, or B, it might be references to the devs.
Maybe. It wasn't really out of the way,
Better
but
we just end it
unless
here.
you're avid explorer,
Envoy,
you would not find
put us
these
out of our
because
misery.
you have to go around a house and into a dead end to find them.
What?
She doesn't speak for us. Kill her if you must, but the rest
Your
of us
husband
will
and
leave
wife,
this
by the way.
cave and never look back. A bit sentimental, but your logic is sound. Thank you, Envoy.
Mac, did you have enough resolve? When you found the dream thralls locked up in that spider cave, did you have 9 resolve?
No, why?
Because I'm curious to know what that choice is. What is that last choice? I'm curious.
What options you have?
Kill the dream thralls or get provisions. I just want to see what the other option is.
What the heck kind of attack?
Well, I can't find heads or tails of it, so whatever.
Well, I talking to 3 people.
Yeah.
The third option just agree just kill the one on the right.
No, that's the 4th option.
Oh.
On one hand, there's no guarantee that we can cure the dream thralls because, let's face it, it's a god-inflicted disease, right? But on the other hand, I mean, there is no other hand in this case because the choices aren't leaving them alive or killing them.
But leaving them alive
You will
would be
have
getting
our eternal
provisions.
gratitude if you succeed.
Indirectly, technically.
I know it.
True.
Doom is waiting.
I mean, if they don't know magic, and you can lock them up, then by all means do so, but keep them locked up.
Yeah, there's dream thralls can cast magic.
I said if they don't know magic. Can I upgrade anything? Yes, I can. Upgrade the bow. Oh, more stuff with God.
We feel the essence seep from the ruins. The teeth and the dunes roll before us. We have questions still.
Okay.
The lion kneels, a blight before it. Spells and
There's an invoker here somewhere. Some of these spider minions.
Now seeks the safety of the pride.
Found you. Next to a high priest. Okay.
Let the vulture feed once, and the flock will never leave. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle together in the dark. We smell desperation, panic.
I hate that it's our priest is able to launch you so far, but just bunting you with staff.
Have you ever been fucking slapped by a giant lizard that's like twice as the size of you?
If you think a priest is twice the size of your character,
They're beefier, and if they weren't hunched over, they'd probably be at least almost double the size of you. Granted, I'm thinking of the giant lizards too, but still, it's a it's a
the high
giant
priests
lizard.
aren't the giant ones. They're ones that are smaller than you.
What began as a sapling
Or
grows,
at the same size.
the branches spread. We look deeper.
They are hunched over though, so there's that.
Sift through sand.
Barely hunched over.
Do you know of this? For years, we watched the Akita share their food and tie their hands. Gifts, promises. Why do they undertake
They're no more
these
spider
rituals?
minions. Since when do blights work with Zoribs?
Still, the word eludes our
When they're
grasp.
summoned by the lizards.
Receive the ocean in a drop. Do its waves sing to you?
These aren't summoned ones.
Spring turned to winter. A soul torn from its rightful home. This we understand. New leaves breach the impenetrable clay. A bush unfurls amid the suffering and strife and blooms. Nothing should live here. How can it sprout? From what well does it spring? Four arms build together, a fence made stronger, peace restored. We have learned much. Dream of shimmering scales as you rest.
So far, Sepidol confuses me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about her either.
So far, I think I would trust Rimmergand over Semidol. That should say enough about how I trust this god so far.
There's times where she doesn't want me to kill the dream dolls, but there's times where she understands why, and then times where she's against it, and times where it's like she's remorseful for what happened.
Bastards.
It's I don't know what to make of her.
Sense.
What can I do for you, Envoy?
So the one thing I do know is that she cares deeply about this land.
I have a theory on why, but no concrete evidence.
Ah, you know then. I figured this would happen sooner or later with your reputation. I can't risk discussing this with you further. Please, just know that they and their caretakers must stay in that cave. Ah, right. So, you know then. Kill our sick or die ourselves.
Ain't seen
The
nothing yet.
Inquisitor didn't say as much directly, but the
Baby,
import
just
is clear
ain't
enough.
seen nothing yet.
I'll only say I'm sorry you've been brought in on the secret. The fewer who know, the safer we all are. I appreciate knowing that. Thank you. Tell me, are the infected still alive after your visit? Or are they gone? We can only hope. That means a lot to us. Thank you. Please don't let this trouble you any further. I'll take care of them from here. Certainly. For all they've been through down in the dark, I'll make it happen. And I'll let you on your way. Godspeed, Envoy.
Good to know not all the Steel Garou are bastards.
Who are you talking about?
His name was Wimgar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just wake up.
One more.
How's Mass Effect going, assuming you're not staring at your phone?
Good. Oh, he's actually playing Mass Effect? Shocker.
For the first time in 10 years.
The branch breaks.
Hurry in the brush!
Take your best shot. Hey! Over here! Nice shot! Another win. But who's counting?
I got it down between two bears high-fiving, summon a bear to fight another bear. Okay.
Bruh.
Oh, by the way, the less mana the more mana you have, the less mana you have, the more help you heal when you use the mana potion to replenish that mana.
Convenient.
So it also works in reverse. If you only lost one mana, you're only going to replenish one health.
That don't sound right, but I'll take your word for it. Have you found any good grimoires? Because so far I'm only running around with the one from the beginning.
I'll have to go to camp to see which ones I have in my stash chest. Oh, that farmhouse key. Interesting. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to camp now since there's crystal literally right here.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock. Oh, you're...
Okay. There it is.
I love the Locust SMG. I got it as soon as I could.
You mean the one from Kasumi's DLC?
Yep.
Let me know if you need some.
The only reason it's good is because it actually can hit things rather than... than not hit things. Accuracy, blah.
I have Kara's Grimoire, Chill Blade, String of Fire, Returning Storm, and Pull of Yora.
Doesn't sound bad, but continue.
Berserk's Grimoire, Parasitic Stab, Arcane Veil, Bristling Frost, and Ring of Fire.
Terrible.
Finding Grimoire of Elements, Shaman Grimoire of Embers, which is Fan Flames, Fireball, Ring of Fire, Meteor Shower. And Finding Grimoire of Entropy, Corrosive Siphon, Parasitic Staff, Black Bow, Pull of Yora. Also have, and next to these Grimoire, and build those Grimoire.
Yeah.
That is a salve. Thank you. All of you.
It can make you stronger, but you never have to like it. Don't forget that.
Let's go, Namiho. We need to be with them now.
Those poor kids.
And since I gotta talk to Yahtzee, might as well go to camp.
Yahtzee!
That's a terrible game.
I don't even know how to play it.
You think those Adirans were onto something? Do you think they can really cure the
It's
dream
a
scourge?
pretty easy game to figure out. It's has to do with the dice, the numbers you roll on the dice. I think it's actually, I don't know how to explain it, but depends on the dice you roll. I think you have to you have a certain number of each number on the dice.
No, I'll do you one better. You have to shake the cup and spread the dice all over the ground and then flap your hands in the air and yell Yahtzee. Bonus points for anyone who gets their reference.
You may be right. I just hope
I
you made the
don't
right
think I did.
decision.
Family Guy.
Ah.
Well, we'll just have to see how it all shakes out, won't we? Now that the researchers can research, think of what we'll learn. A cure might sound far-fetched, but what if they find treatments for the dream scourge? And even other ailments? Oh, I can't wait to see how far they've come when we see them again. Well, that's all I had to say. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Unless there's something else you want to chat about? How can I help, darling? Tired already, Uncle? Well, I'll see you in the morning.
Considering Ringrim has probably been in the other games, Pillars games, I'm wondering if the voice actor for them is the same. I don't remember the voice actor, but still.
Shadow box on my shoulder. What was it me? Where the birds have told her?
Right behind you.
The screams getting louder. Screech just into the words over.
What you up to? What you doing now?
I can you should call me Bad Angus, and you're the girl next door.
Okay, can you not? Okay, Katsumi is an idiotic AI.
Yet she's one of the most helpful in the entirety of the game.
Yeah, but she continuously is running into the enemy and dying. I'm not even using...
She has a gun that has like 2 feet of range, my guy.
That's very wrong.
Okay, then what gun did you equip her with?
The Predator, Hand Cannon, and Locust.
So, one gun that basically has no range, and the other one that has okay range.
Talk about the heavy pistol has good range.
I would debate that, at least on that one. So the pistol is certainly reliable, I'll give it that much.
Isokso!
Yeah.
Still remember.
Don't mind me, I'm just coming in here and taking your prison tower key with no consequences.
Just like waves.